MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's on to Game 5 of the National League Championship Series between the New York Mets and the Milwaukee Brewers. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, they're down 3-1, so it's do or die time now. That's not a good place to be, obviously, but we do see some teams play their best when their backs are up against the ropes. The key is to just take it one game at a time and not worry about how many more wins you need.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Brett Anderson has the ball for the 5th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
First pitch, 7-0 pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
So here's Jeff McNeil as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. Rosario aboard here at first with nobody out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
In the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
So here's Pete Alonso as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. The 1-0 home.
2-0. Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Runners on first with 1 down. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Road. The more that I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
The 3-1 pitch. He's running. And the count will be full. Runner at first here, 1 man out. fouled away. And that misses ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So 1st and 2nd with 1 man gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. From the belt, the pitch. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And the run will score as the Mets have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out. And this throw gets away from him.
That is good. The left fielder, number 52.
So striding forward now, Yoenis Cespedes. And the Mets with an opportunity for more damage here in the 1st. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Jerko has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Mets lead it 1-0. Steven Matz will do the pitching with a trip to the World Series on the table. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st.
The center fielder.
The pitch.
Lorenzo Cain.
The 1-0. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Rosario backs up a bit and he takes charge for the 1st out.
That is second. The third baseman.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the versatile utility man, Brock Holt. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a liner. And into left field for a one-out hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. There's one on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Batting fourth. No left fielder.
So it's a runner at first with two gone, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Nope.
And that misses, ball one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-0. Yelich is running. Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base pass in order to get that run back to give up at the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game, so we'll see if they can drive him in now.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Brewers strand one. It remains 1-0.
Leading off to the net, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
First offering on its way. Davis, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. Ball one sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
The pitcher, Matt.
At the plate now, Steven Matz. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Next up from New York, Ahmed Rosario, runner in scoring position with UConn. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, that grounder got him. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. And it's grounded just foul down the line. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set, the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. One and 2. Here it is. Still 1 and 2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The set and the 1-2. Line towards center field. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Now batting.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He swings and grounds it to short. Speared on the dive. It's late. He's safe. Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away.
Right fielder, Michael.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there. For him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto. Fouled off. A base hit in his first trip. The 0-1 offering.
Oh, that's off the plate.
2 out, bases loaded. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 4 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Mets 2 and the Brewers nothing.
The second baseman, Eric Golda.
First pitch on its way. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Two and 1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
The 2-1 home. Hit in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Jed Jerko.
Here's Jed Jerko now. First pitch on its way.
No, inside.
The 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. And with 2 away, here's a look at our updated playoff brackets. And the question on everyone's mind is, will we be able to punch our first ticket to the World Series after tonight's ball game? Stepping up now, Manny Pena. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. Not great. He's 1 for 8. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. Cespedes on the move. And they can't run it down. 2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen short.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia as he drives a liner to right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Standing in now, Brett Anderson. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Two down, runners at first and second. Into center field, line drive base hit. The throw to the plate. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out not given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. Drives it the other way to deep right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Brewers forced to settle for 1. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Mets 2 and the Brewers 1. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Wilson Ramos.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The 0-1 pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. 2-2 to the Mets catcher. Two and two count. Here it comes. The bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
So with one away now, a chance for the left fielder to bat with the bases empty. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
It's a swing and a high pop-up. Jerko over to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batter, the center fielder, Brandon.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the 3rd inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
To the plate now, Steven Matz, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Rounded down the 3rd baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
1-2. Here it is. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's set. The 2-2. And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Garcia has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Mets are out on top, 2-1. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the versatile utility man Brock Holt.
Third baseman, Brock Holt.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Two balls and no strikes. Grounded back up the middle. Rosario's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
So one away here with the bases empty.
And that'll bring up Christian Yelich.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty. One man out. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And there's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 24, Garcia.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone.
And that'll bring up Avisail Garcia.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Oh, that's good.
That's wide. 2-0. Strike called. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The pitch.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Our score remains 2-1.
Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. While they've certainly hit some balls hard, 5 of their base hits have come from ground balls. In an era where launch angle is king, this appears to be somewhat of a throwback performance. But clearly, there are many ways to success for a team at the plate.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. At the plate, Ahmed Rosario.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
Open your eyes, huh? What are you looking at? What game are you looking at, huh?
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Jeff McNeil. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Flip will come to Anderson covering as they get the out at first.
Now batting.
So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. Stepping up to the plate, Pete Alonso. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. 2 out, nobody on. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that's outside. He lost him ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Ready once again, Michael Conforto. He was a ground out victim last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped up. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Mets leave 1. They still lead it 2-1. Here's Eric Sogard, and I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Here's Jed Jerko now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Rosario's got it cleanly, and that's out number 1. Plate, Manny Pena, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. 2 balls and a strike.
It's much easier to lay up the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
1 run, 6 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4. Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he departs, not exactly sure why he's getting the hook, as he's given up just 1 run, but nevertheless, he's on his way to an early shower. Michael Walker takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Michael Walker.
Orlando Arcia will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. He's set, and the pitch. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And it's quickly 0-2. Fouls this one off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Fouled away. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. So a full count now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leads 1. They still trail it here 2-1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And now it'll be the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Wilson Ramos.
First pitch on its way. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now the pitch. pulled high in the air out to left field. This is gathered in out there by Garcia for the first out.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Standing in, Yoenis Cespedes, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First offering on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Yelich is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
J.D. Davis, the next to bat. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. In the air now, out to right field. After it is Yelich. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
Thank you, Heidi. Keston Hiura will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 18, Keston Hiura.
Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A 1-0 delivery. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging. Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will get this one. Here now the 2-2. Hit back up the middle. Rosario brings it in on to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Here's Brock Holt now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way.
Hey.
Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 2-1. J.P. Fireisen takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 76. J.P. Fireisen.
All set for the start of the inning. And digging in is the outfielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Number 9. Brandon Nimmo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Got him to go after that one. He's in a quick hold, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Count is 1-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Struck him out. Robinson Cano will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 24. Robinson Cano.
Grounded back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Ahmed Rosario. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Coming to the plate now, Jeff McNeil. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
Ball 1 to start the at bat. Here's the 1-0. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Runners are at first and second with one away. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Locks him up for strike 3.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Into the box now, Pete Alonso. And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Next for the Mets, Wilson Ramos, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
3 runs, 10 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1 pitch. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Drilled to first. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, coaches always say first things first, right? You can't make the throw if you don't have the ball in your hand. Looked like he was eyeing the runner, and the ball went right by him. An error, and a run scored as the result.
Ready now, Yoenis Cespedes, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
He's set. The 0-1. Fouled off. Two out, bases loaded. And a a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here it is. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Payoff pitch on its way. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. His second home run of the series, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Man, that has to hurt. He was one pitch away from getting out of the inning without the wheels coming completely off. But guess what? Now this thing is stripped and on blocks.
Brent Suter gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping in now, J.D. Davis. He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. Garcia has it, and how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. So they strike for 6 in the inning as there's the big blow, the grand slam home run. Through 5.5, it's the Mets 8 and the Brewers 1. Robert Gesellman enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Christian Yelich.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Hot shot down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball, and this will find the wall deep in the corner, and the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
The left fielder, number 24, Garcia.
So here's Avisail Garcia, and on the first pitch he grounds foul. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hot shot to third, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The back, the second baseman, Eric Sogard.
Striding in, Eric Sogard. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's set. Here it comes. Low for ball 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. The 1-0.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Another 1-2 delivery. Popped him up. Ramos is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jerko.
Now at the plate, Jed Jerko. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Jerko in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Now the 2-0 home. Manny Pena would be next. .30 pitch is looked at for the first strike.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
2 out here and a runner at second. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. Brewers strand 1. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Now at the plate, Brandon Nimmo. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
First pitch on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Robert Kitselman.
Jake Marisnick will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Jake Marisnick.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition-wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
So now to the plate, Ahmed Rosario pulls this one in the air out to left. On the move is Garcia. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, number 6.
Standing in, Jeff McNeil. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
A ball and no strikes. 2 out with the man at first. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Mets strand 1, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Brad Brock gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Brad Brock.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Manny Pena.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and 1 strike.
Let's go, Brewers!
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Here's the 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like the pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
At the plate now, Orlando Arcia. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, the pitcher, Brad Jr.
Omar Narvaez will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Shin high, that's taken for a ball. And he fouls this one off. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. The 2-2.
Count is 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. It's still an 8-1 ball game. David Phelps comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Digging in and looking for more, Pete Alonso. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
The first base, Pete Alonso.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
The count is 2-1. Aye.
2-2. Now here's the pitch. Michael Conforto will be next. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Digging in, Michael Conforto. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
And they'll have to kind of come after him this time. No good reason for walking him right here.
Fouled away. Comes set with the 0-1.
1-1.
And it's fouled away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Into the box, Wilson Ramos, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball well outside. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Road. He fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Corbin Burns comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Nope.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Fouled off. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. First and second now, one man out. Count still full, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
First delivery to him on the way. And a ball, 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as the right-hander begins to throw out there. Two down, runners at first and second. Now it's 2-0. From the belt, the pitch too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
From the belt, kicks and deals, and he finally gets this one over for strike one.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Right side, hit hard. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
You can't teach that, Matty. The ability for a right-handed hitter to shoot a ball through the 3-4 hole, unmatched.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. 0-1 the count. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Mets leave them loaded, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Paul Sewald is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 51, Paul Sewald.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Lorenzo Cain. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Now the 1-0. Misses down below the knee.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Outside, 3-0 now. That one's in there, 3-1. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready for another chance? Brock Holt. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Nimmo will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The bat, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you got to let go on.
0-1 pitch on its way.
1-1.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Runners on first with 1 down.
Ball.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Avisail Garcia waits on deck. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Corey Knebel enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 42, Corey Knebel.
Dominic Smith will try to get his club a little ninth-inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. The 1-1. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. The 2-1 on its way. Swing and a liner. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
To the plate now, Ahmed Rosario. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. As a look, now the pitch.
Ball in. Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
The 2-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Jeff McNeil is on deck. Ready with the payoff pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
At the plate, Jeff McNeil. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. And he misses low with it, 2-0. From the stretch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Now the 2-1.
That's ball three.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Sent on the ground out to second. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More coming up from Game 5 after this. Seth Lugo is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 67, Seth Lugo.
Now at the plate, Eric Sogard. And obviously they'll need a 9th inning rally here if this series is going to make it to a Game 6.
Eric Sogard.
Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0.
That's it.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Fastball just inside. The 3-0. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Digging in, Jed Jerko. Here's the first pitch. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
The 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 0-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner. In now, Manny Pena. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Here's the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
In now, Orlando Arcia, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
Hey!
And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. A runner on first with 2 away. The Brewers down to their final strike. High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up. This should do it. And amazing it is. The Mets are your National League champions.
Well, they've taken care of business all season long, and tonight was no exception. They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the World Series is next. Congrats to the NL champs.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
If a chick with me, she like go yard. If a chick with me, she like protein. Make us go rich, the clothes off.
I'm cool, yo. I'm starting to think no one told y'all. My diamonds and stones water. I TD like Coach Carter. Ain't talking about no soda. Girl with me want some products.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our excellent crew, this is Matt Vasgersian saying so long. You've been watching the National League Championship Series.
The final line score for our ball game.